You might be surprised to learn that one of the most common morning drinks, something consumed by millions of people across the world as part of their daily routine, could be silently sabotaging your health by spiking your blood sugar. This isn't some exotic or rare beverage. It's likely something you or someone in your household drinks frequently, maybe even every morning. It's widely promoted as healthy, often shown in advertisements with fresh fruit, sunshine, and smiling families. It's even been associated with wellness, vitality, and starting your day right. But behind the marketing lies a different reality, one that isn't often discussed. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diacelan, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diacelan.com. When we examine this drink from a nutritional and metabolic standpoint, it becomes clear that what's considered a staple of a healthy breakfast is, in fact, a major contributor to blood sugar instability, insulin resistance, and energy crashes. Today, we're going to take a close look at this popular morning drink, orange juice, and uncover why it spikes your blood sugar every single time you drink it. We'll also explore what that means for your long-term health and what better alternatives you can reach for instead. To understand why orange juice causes such a dramatic rise in blood sugar, we need to start with the fundamentals of how your body handles glucose. Blood sugar, or glucose, is the main energy source for your body's cells. Every time you consume carbohydrates, whether it's bread, fruit, pasta, soda, or juice, your digestive system breaks them down into simple sugars, most notably glucose, which is then absorbed into your bloodstream. Your blood sugar levels rise as a result, prompting your pancreas to release insulin. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping glucose move from your blood into your cells, where it can be used for energy or stored for later. This system works fine in moderation, but when it's repeatedly overwhelmed, especially with quick digesting sugars like those found in juice, problems begin. The more often you experience these quick spikes in blood glucose, the harder your pancreas has to work to produce insulin. Over time, your cells may stop responding to insulin as effectively, a condition known as insulin resistance. This leads to higher and more prolonged levels of blood sugar, creating a cycle that increases your risk of type 2 diabetes, weight gain, inflammation, and many other chronic diseases. Now let's shift our focus to orange juice specifically. It's almost universally seen as a healthy drink, particularly at breakfast. Many parents give it to their children, and adults drink it believing it will boost their immune system thanks to its vitamin C content. But nutritionally, orange juice is far more problematic than its reputation suggests. A single 8-ounce glass contains approximately 22 to 26 grams of sugar. That's roughly the same amount you'd find in a candy bar or a can of soda. And most people don't stop at 8 ounces. It's very easy to pour a 12 or even 16-ounce serving into a large glass or to have multiple servings throughout the morning. That means you could be starting your day with 40 to 50 grams of sugar without even realizing it. What makes orange juice particularly dangerous is that it's devoid of fiber. When you eat a whole orange, the fiber slows down digestion, allowing your body to process the natural sugars at a more gradual pace. But when you drink juice, all that sugar floods your bloodstream within minutes. This is what creates a sharp, sudden spike in blood sugar, something your body sees as an emergency. And the spike is followed by an equally sharp crash that leaves you tired, hungry, and craving more sugar within a couple of hours. These crashes, while they may seem like minor dips in energy or mood, can actually have far-reaching consequences for your overall health. When your blood sugar crashes after a big spike, your body goes into a stress response. Cortisol, the stress hormone, is released to help bring your blood sugar back up, creating internal turbulence that affects everything from your mood to your digestion to your ability to focus. You might feel shaky, foggy, anxious, or exhausted, all signs of what's called reactive hypoglycemia. These fluctuations place a huge burden on your hormonal system, and over time, this roller coaster effect causes wear and tear on your cells, especially if you're experiencing these highs and lows multiple times per day. Chronic blood sugar instability also impairs insulin sensitivity, making it even harder for your body to regulate glucose levels efficiently. This is how many people gradually move toward prediabetes and eventually full-blown type 2 diabetes, without even realizing it's happening. What's truly alarming is that this process can start early in life. Children and teenagers who drink juice regularly may be unknowingly laying the groundwork for insulin resistance in their 20s and 30s, especially when juice is combined with other high-sugar foods like cereal, pancakes, or pastries. It's important to understand that you don't need to have diabetes or even prediabetes for this to matter. Blood sugar control is crucial for everyone. Even if you're young, fit, or have no known health issues, blood sugar spikes can still affect you. They can leave you feeling sluggish, trigger cravings, impair cognitive function, disrupt your sleep, and promote weight gain, especially around the belly. Blood sugar imbalances are also linked to hormonal issues such as PCOS, adrenal fatigue, and thyroid dysfunction. Inflammation, one of the root causes of nearly every chronic disease, is strongly influenced by how stable your blood sugar is. The more your glucose levels spike and crash, the more inflammatory molecules your body produces. Even your skin can be affected. High blood sugar accelerates aging through a process called glycation, which damages collagen and elastin, leading to wrinkles and sagging skin. So while orange juice might seem like a small, innocent choice, it can have ripple effects on nearly every aspect of your health. And when this choice is made daily, year after year, it adds up to a significant metabolic burden on your body. So let's address one of the most common rebuttals, but it's natural sugar. It comes from fruit. This is a popular argument, and it's true that orange juice doesn't contain the added high fructose corn syrup found in sodas. However, when it comes to how your body processes sugar, the source doesn't matter as much as you think. Natural sugar, when stripped of fiber and consumed in liquid form, affects your blood sugar almost identically to refined sugar. In fact, some fruit juices can spike blood sugar even faster than soda because they lack the carbonation that slows absorption. Furthermore, most commercial orange juice is made from concentrate and then pasteurized, which can destroy beneficial compounds and lead to a product that's far from fresh, despite what the label may suggest. Some brands even add flavor packs to maintain consistency. So while the label might say 100% orange juice, what you're drinking has been heavily processed. This reinforces the idea that even though a drink may appear to be natural or healthy, its metabolic effects can still be harmful, especially when consumed in large quantities or on an empty stomach. So, what can you do instead? What should you be drinking in the morning if you want to support healthy blood sugar levels, sustain your energy, and reduce your risk of chronic disease? The answer is simple: hydration-focused and blood sugar stabilizing beverages. Start your day with water, plain, mineral, or filtered. It helps wake up your organs, flushes toxins, and supports digestion. If you find plain water boring, infuse it with fresh lemon, cucumber, mint, or berries for a refreshing twist without the glucose spike. Herbal teas like ginger, chamomile, rooibos, or cinnamon tea are great options. They offer flavor and health benefits without affecting your blood sugar. If you enjoy caffeine, black coffee or green tea are fine choices, but be mindful of what you add to them. Skip the sugar, syrups, and sweetened creamers, which can easily turn your cup of coffee into a blood sugar bomb. Instead, try a splash of unsweetened almond milk or a pinch of cinnamon for taste. And if you really crave something creamy and sweet in the morning, try making a homemade latte with plant-based milk, stevia or monk fruit sweetener, and a dash of cocoa or vanilla. Smoothies can also be an excellent morning option if made correctly. The biggest mistake people make is treating smoothies like fruit juice in disguise. A good smoothie should have a balance of protein, fat, fiber, and low glycemic fruits. Start with a liquid base like unsweetened almond milk or kefir. Add a scoop of protein powder, whey plant-based, or collagen. Toss in fiber-rich ingredients like chia seeds, flax seeds, or rolled oats. Include a handful of leafy greens like spinach or kale, and use berries like blueberries, strawberries, or raspberries for natural sweetness with less sugar. Avoid using bananas, mangoes, and fruit juices in large quantities, as they can easily raise the sugar content too high. A well-balanced smoothie not only tastes great, but also fuels your body, stabilizes your blood sugar, and keeps you full for hours, unlike a glass of orange juice that leaves you hungry again in an hour. Finally, let's talk about context and timing. Drinking any form of sugar on an empty stomach causes the most dramatic glucose response. That's why it's especially problematic to consume orange juice first thing in the morning before eating anything else. If you're going to have carbohydrates or sweet foods, it's always better to pair them with protein, fat, and fiber to slow down digestion and reduce the impact on your blood sugar. This is why the order of your meals matters too, starting with fiber-rich vegetables, then protein and fat, and saving starches or sweet items for last can significantly reduce the spike. If you really want to keep orange juice in your life, limit it to special occasions. Keep the portion size small, 2 to 3 ounces max, and never drink it alone. Better yet, eat a whole orange instead. It contains the same natural sugars, but with the added benefits of fiber, chewing, and slower absorption, which together help moderate the glucose response and keep your system more stable. So, as we wrap up today's deep dive, let's take a moment to truly reflect on what all this means, not just in terms of one drink, one habit, or one choice, but in the bigger picture of your daily life and your long-term health. What we've uncovered here is more than just a warning about orange juice or sugary beverages. It's a wake-up call about the importance of becoming more aware of how seemingly innocent routines can have profound effects on your body over time. Every single day, your choices either feed inflammation, insulin resistance, and metabolic imbalance, or they nourish your cells, stabilize your energy, and help you move toward vibrant health. And here's the key truth. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. What you do need is awareness, curiosity, and the willingness to ask better questions about what you're putting into your body and why. Understanding how your blood sugar responds to certain foods or drinks, especially first thing in the morning, is such a powerful foundation for better health. Your body thrives on stability. When your blood sugar is stable, your energy stays consistent, your mood is more balanced, your cravings diminish, and your risk for chronic disease plummets. It means you can focus, think clearly, sleep more deeply, and perform at your best, not just today, but every day. Think about this. If you start every morning with a choice that supports your body, imagine how different your days will feel. Imagine waking up without brain fog, going through your day without crashing at 10 a.m., or needing sugar to push through the afternoon. Imagine having the mental clarity, the physical energy, and the emotional steadiness to show up fully for your work, your family, your goals, and your passions. That's not just about avoiding orange juice. It's about reclaiming your health, your potential, and your peace of mind. And the best part, it's completely within your control. You don't need to spend a fortune, follow some extreme diet, or buy expensive supplements. You just need to become more intentional about what you drink, what you eat, and how you start your day. So here's your challenge. Tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for a sugary drink, try starting your day with a glass of water, a nourishing smoothie, or a cup of herbal tea. See how your body responds. Notice your energy levels, your hunger cues, and your focus. Give it just a few days, and I promise you'll feel the difference. And when you feel that shift, you'll know you're on the right path. Keep building from there. Small, smart steps. That's how transformation happens. Not all at once, but choice by choice, morning by morning.